To adapt this presentation for an online environment, I've recorded a voiceover of everything I would say during a normal presentation. Hello, this is my PowerPoint, and these are my helpers, the researcher and Mr. Smiley. It's important to know how technology can fit into the classroom.
And where it shouldn't. As a perfect example, this PowerPoint, which is so boring the computer began to hibernate.
The reading habits of adults and children are changing quickly. Most readers do not get past page 18 in a book they have purchased. Hopefully, this is not in an academic environment. The trend in illiteracy is alarming to high school teachers because they are preparing their students for college and the workplace. The question we hope to answer is, will watching the movie and reading the book create a more enjoyable and academic experience? The goal is to get students to relate more to older novels without venturing far from the published page.
Kids Twitter every giggle. Of course Charles Dickens and Jane Austen seem boring.
Pavio's dual coding theory states that visual and auditory messages are coded differently and that they work together for increased comprehension. The media multiplier effect shows that advertisement delivered over multiple media is more persuasive and believable. But film adaptations are adaptations, so we have to be careful with how and what is presented as accurate in the classroom. There's a strong theoretical backing for why film works. Many teachers are already integrating film into their classes, but there is little research to back up their observations. These non-research papers point out how important teaching methods are.
Movie day! That means I can go to sleep in class, right?
Teaching methods should limit the ability for students to rely on the movie as their sole source of information and their ability to fall asleep in class. There's a language barrier of sorts between old writing styles and how modern readers process writing. Film has always had an affinity for adaptation. Some of the earliest films were adaptations of Phantom of the Opera and Nosferatu. Novels that are far removed from today's way of life are not only hard for teenagers to understand,
but they are also completely open to their ridicule.
Students need to look at the content value of films rather than the entertainment value. Not every movie was made in the days of CG, and not all directors have the resources to update their movies like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. The population is high school students, but not all high schools assign summer reading, and not all summer reading includes a non-contemporary novel. These criteria will limit where our sample comes from. The high school student is a student in transition. Their tastes are maturing, and their academic skills are developing into what will hopefully get them through college.
Maturing is a broad term here.
This study is going to take place over 3 weeks, so a pretest may threaten validity. The data will be collected from test scores. The ASRA test is a 40-question survey on a 5-point Likert scale. The comprehension test will be created and graded by the involved instructors.
The PowerPoint's getting boring!
The instructor journals and survey data will help the researchers in making recommendations and in understanding any outliers. The instructors will be very important to the experiment, as they will be the liaison from the participant to the researcher. No research is without its limitations.
No PowerPoint is without its boring spots.
The conclusions may not extend to more rural areas, instruction of plays, poetry, and modern literature. High school students are known for networking, so there is no way to eliminate the threat of compensatory rivalry completely. This will lay the foundation for more visual teaching methods in the future. So get ready for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.